Most people use ChatGPT like a basic search box. They type a question, read the answer, and close the app. But ChatGPT can do much more than simply answer questions. It can organize long-term projects, analyze files, remember your preferences, research current information, find old conversations, and even complete recurring tasks for you. In this video, I'll show you 7 useful ChatGPT features that can save you hours every week. Some features may depend on your plan, device, or region, but several are available across both free and paid accounts. Let's get started. Number 7. Upload and analyze files. Instead of copying information from a document and pasting it into ChatGPT, you can upload the file directly. ChatGPT can work with documents, PDFs, spreadsheets, presentations, and images. For example, you could upload a long report and ask, "Summarize this document in simple language and give me the 5 most important takeaways." You can also upload 2 documents and ask ChatGPT to compare them. For spreadsheets, you can ask it to find patterns, summarize the data, identify unusual numbers, or explain what the information means. You could say, "Analyze this spreadsheet and show me which month had the highest sales." Or, "Review this presentation and tell me which slides are confusing or repetitive." This is especially helpful for students, business owners, office workers, and anyone who regularly deals with lengthy documents. However, always review important results yourself. AI can make mistakes, especially when a file contains unclear, incomplete, or complicated information. Number 6. Search the web inside ChatGPT. ChatGPT can search the internet when you need current information. This is useful because the information built into an AI model may not include the latest news, prices, product updates, laws, schedules, or software changes. Instead of opening multiple browser tabs and reading several websites, you can ask ChatGPT to research the topic and organize the findings. For example, compare the newest features of these 3 productivity apps and cite the official sources. Or find the latest information about a topic and explain it in simple language. ChatGPT can provide links and citations so you can examine the original sources yourself. This works best when your request is specific. Instead of asking, "What is the best laptop?" try, "Compare 3 reliable laptops under $1,000 for video editing. Include battery life, memory, weight, and information from official product pages." You should still verify important medical, financial, and legal information with qualified professionals and trustworthy sources. But for everyday research, web search can save a tremendous amount of time. Number 5. Projects. Projects are one of the best features for work that lasts longer than a single conversation. A project keeps related chats, files, and instructions together in one organized workspace. For example, imagine you are planning a business launch. You could create a project called Business Launch, upload your budget, marketing notes, product information, and research, then keep every related conversation inside that project. Instead of explaining the entire business again each time, ChatGPT can use the context stored in the project. You can also add instructions that apply specifically to that workspace. For example, write everything in a clear, professional tone. Keep recommendations within a $5,000 budget, and always separate urgent tasks from optional tasks. Projects can also work well for school assignments, content creation, home renovations, job searches, travel planning, and long-term research. The main benefit is simple. Your information stays organized, and you spend less time repeating yourself. Projects are available across free and paid ChatGPT plans, although some tools inside them may vary by plan. Number 4. Memory. Memory allows ChatGPT to remember useful details between conversations. For example, you could tell it, "Remember that I prefer simple explanations without technical language." Or, "Remember that my weekly grocery budget is $150. In future conversations, ChatGPT may use those details to make its answers more relevant. You can also ask, "What do you remember about me?" And if something is incorrect or no longer useful, you can ask ChatGPT to forget it. Memory is different from keeping information inside one conversation. It can help carry useful context into future chats, so you do not have to repeat the same preferences and background information every time. You remain in control. Memory can be reviewed, changed, deleted, or turned off in the settings. For conversations you do not want connected to your saved memory, you can use temporary chat. Avoid asking ChatGPT to remember highly sensitive information that does not need to be stored. Use the feature for helpful preferences, goals, routines, and ongoing context. Number 3, custom instructions. Custom instructions let you tell ChatGPT how you generally want it to respond. Instead of repeating the same request in every conversation, you can save your preferences once. You might write, "I run a small business. Give me practical recommendations, explain costs clearly, and avoid unnecessary technical language." Or, "When helping me write emails, keep them friendly, direct, and under 200 words." You can also specify your profession, goals, preferred writing style, audience, or formatting preferences. This can make ChatGPT feel much more useful because its responses begin closer to what you actually need. Custom instructions are not permanent rules that can never be changed. You can update them whenever your needs change. A freelancer may want concise client messages. A student may want step-by-step explanations. A manager may want executive summaries with clear action items. Setting this up takes only a few minutes, but it can save time in almost every future conversation. OpenAI recently increased the custom instruction limit for several paid and organizational plans, giving users more room to describe their preferred style and behavior. Number 2, search across your chats, projects, images, and files. Have you ever used ChatGPT for something valuable, then struggled to find the conversation later? ChatGPT now provides a broader search experience across chats, projects, images, and documents. You can search from the sidebar and use filters to narrow the results by content type. For example, you might search for vacation budget, client proposal, meal plan, or the name of a document you previously uploaded. Instead of scrolling through months of conversations, you can search for a phrase connected to what you need and open the relevant chat or file directly. This feature becomes increasingly useful as you use ChatGPT more often. A simple habit can make it even better. Use specific language in important chats. Instead of starting every conversation with something vague like, "Help me with this," mention the project, client, subject, or goal by name. That gives you better search terms later. Searching your past work may not sound exciting, but it prevents you from repeatedly recreating information you already produced. Number 1, scheduled and monitoring tasks. One of ChatGPT's most useful productivity features is the ability to schedule future work. You can ask ChatGPT to remind you about something once, send you recurring information, or monitor for a change and notify you when something meaningful happens. For example, remind me to submit my application Friday afternoon. Send me an AI news briefing every weekday morning. Check for major changes to this topic and notify me only when there is something important. You can manage these tasks from the Scheduled section in ChatGPT. Depending on your plan, there may be a limit on how many active tasks you can have at one time. This feature is helpful because it changes ChatGPT from something you must remember to open into something that can proactively help you stay organized. The key is not to schedule dozens of unnecessary updates. Use it for information or reminders that genuinely deserve your attention. A weekly business recap, an important deadline, a price change, or a major news update can be useful. 10 repetitive notifications every morning will probably become noise. Set a few intentional tasks and adjust them based on what actually helps you. Those are 7 ChatGPT features that can save you time and make the platform much more useful. To recap, you can upload and analyze files, search the web, organize ongoing work with projects, personalize answers with memory and custom instructions, search across your previous content, and automate reminders or recurring tasks. You do not need to use all 7 immediately. Choose one feature that solves a real problem in your routine and try it this week. Which feature are you most interested in using? Leave your answer in the comments and subscribe to Next Move for practical AI tools, productivity tips and technology that helps you work smarter without the hype.